Look, she's so cute.
Mwah. You are supposed to be having quiet time.
Oh, I'm happy. Get it.
I'm not getting it. Do you want to go get it? How about we not? Can you say hi to the camera?
No.
Okay, so pregnancy tea and why I drink it. That is an excellent question. When I first got pregnant with this one, my first child, I was overwhelmed with all the information that was out there as far as nutrition and exercise and all the things you're supposed to be doing. And especially, she was 6 months old when I found out I was pregnant with my second, and that was a surprise. So I'm breastfeeding, pregnant, and trying to keep up with the baby, and I was like, I'm really gonna have to take good care of my body if I'm gonna be able to sustain this pregnancy and stay active enough to take care of her. So I did dig in and do a lot of research despite the fact that it was all overwhelming to me. And my goal was to find a few key powerful things that would be just simple and doable while being a mom. And pregnancy tea is one of the things that I found. And I will explain to you why it's so beneficial and why it was worth it to me to put in the effort to drink this tea every single day to help me get what I needed for my body. So I jotted down some notes here. Everything that I know I just got from this book, Be Your Own Doctor, by Rachel Weaver. So she does a lot of studying with herbs. There's an entire chapter in this book on red raspberry leaf, which is the primary ingredient in pregnancy tea, and the tremendous benefits, especially for a woman's body. Pretty much all the benefits are attributed to the vitamins and minerals that are in this tea. It's very high in vitamin C, which is why red raspberry is also the main ingredient in flu tea. So I give pregnancy tea to the kids in their tea time. They love it, and it's boosting their immune system. So it's a very high level of vitamin C. Also, it's an excellent source of calcium and iron in very easy to assimilate forms. It's an excellent source of iron, which during the last two trimesters, you're going to increase your blood volume by 50%, and you have to have extra iron in your system to go into that blood, or you're going to start having an iron deficiency and get anemic, and it's not real great for you or the baby. One thing I forgot to mention, your baby is also pulling iron from your body and storing it in its own blood, enough to supply it for the first 6 months after it's outside of your womb. So you need extra iron to be going into that storehouse for your baby too. So this is an easy way for me to just get a little bit of iron into my system every day while my blood volume is increasing. Calcium, it has calcium and magnesium together. Oh. You put those two together and it will relieve a lot of cramping. So if you're having leg cramps at night during pregnancy, it will help alleviate that. It will also help your muscles relax as you're getting closer to labor, and that is what helps you go into labor and have a smooth labor. It will prepare your uterus muscles to be strong but also relaxed during labor. So it's actually known to help take down the intensity of labor from what it would be if you weren't getting that kind of calcium and magnesium into your body every day. It also has vitamin A in it, which is great for fighting off infections. That goes right along with boosting your immune system with the vitamin C. It's got B complex in it and vitamin E. Both of those I have found are difficult to get enough of during pregnancy because your need for them is so high and they're not as readily available in foods as some other vitamins are. So this is a good way for me to get some of those in. It also has fragrine in it, which is an alkaloid that strengthens the muscles of your pelvic region, including the uterus. So it will strengthen the entire lining of your uterus, drastically reducing any chance of uterine rupture during labor, and it will help your uterus shrink back down to normal size in the weeks postpartum. It also has in it the kind of nutrients that you need to prepare your body for breastfeeding. And if you drink it while you're breastfeeding, it helps just make really rich, creamy breast milk. So all around, it's supplying a lot of things that a woman's body in particular needs when she's pregnant. It just ends up being a powerhouse, especially for women's bodies. It's beneficial for anybody because of the nutrients, but it has those specific things that a woman needs for her reproductive system while she is menstruating and having a baby and postpartum. Even postmenopausal women have had good results with this tea just because it helps bring everything back into balance, the hormones and the system that's all in upheaval. The lady in this book, Rachel, claims that if you will drink 2 to 3 cups a day within 3 months, your menstrual cycle will even out. If you were having really bad cramps or just an irregular cycle and you want to get things back on track and have a much better menstrual cycle, drink this tea. Also of note, though I forgot it, is that there's something in this tea that is a precursor to progesterone. So if you have been having trouble getting pregnant or sustaining a pregnancy because of low progesterone levels, this tea can be beneficial and aid in fertility in that way. And even for young boys or girls going through adolescence that are having a lot of trouble with acne and just, hormonal fluctuations, this tea helps balance that out and clear up the skin too if taken faithfully. So it's got a lot of different benefits to it. But like I said, it was just one of those things where it was something simple that I could do to make a large batch every week, fill my quart water bottle, and make sure that I drank that every day. So I do that for the last 4 or 5 months of pregnancy. And then it helps me relax too as I head into labor. Not that I can control how labor goes, but I know that I've put good stuff into my body, and I know that my body has what it needs to do the job that it's being asked to do, and that whatever happens in labor, best case scenario, worst case scenario, my body is well equipped to handle that stress and heal afterwards. So that's worth it to me. That's why I end up drinking it. If you guys have any questions, you can let me know. Like I said, I'm not an expert on the subject. I'm just reading out of this book. I am going to put some screenshots from this book on the different benefits that she lists from red raspberry, and also some stories that she shares of the duration of labor being cut in half for a lot of women when they faithfully drink this tea. Even a story about a lady that would use it with her goats and the incredible results that she would have with that, just if you want to take the time to read it. What happened to labor? Labor is when the baby comes out of your belly. Is the baby going to come out of mommy's belly and then you will have a new brother or sister?
Is it a brother?
We don't know. Do you want it to be a boy or a girl?
I want it to be a boy, but
You want it to be a boy like Benny?
no.
You don't know what you want. We'll be so excited when we have a new little baby. Yes! And at the very end, I will show you a tutorial of how I make the tea in bulk. And I will put the recipe down in the description so that you can follow it from there too. I hope this was helpful.